Jett is problematic. The reason being he's a Nazi, he's a racist, he plays Valorant. What is up, Pringles and Turkish Quandale Dingles? Kitty Brain, 4'2", billionaire socialist here, and today we are talking about Leafy is Here content farmer Jett, and why he's problematic. Despite his large platform, he does and says things that are sexist and transphobic very openly, and he doesn't get why what he's doing is wrong. The sexism is coming first, like any man during sex. We're gonna start off with his most recent video, as of me writing the script, titled Annoying E-Girl Drama, which is a title that is biased. Let me explain. It frames the video in a way that you're immediately primed to think it's the woman's fault. Now let's get to the video.
Get bombed on, you can rose.
She knows. She knows.
She knows.
Lord Jesus Christ, drop the attitude.
Okay.
I play the character now.
Yo, we are unironically not even 5 rounds in. Who the fuck is so angry?
Drop the attitude is a crazy thing to say here. Not just because he/she knows is a common thing said in games to get the other people to be quiet so the person clutching up can clutch, but also she talks like that the entire time, like throughout the entire video. It's not an attitude, it's just how she speaks, because God forbid a woman wants to speak in a video game. This is where I think the ignorance begins to shine. I personally don't think Jett would have made this video if he understood the being a woman playing video games experience. The reason she said she knows is because men online are often looking down on women.
Yo, we are unironically not even 5 rounds in. Who the fuck is so angry?
Wait, how are we angry?
Mad at comms or what?
No, you're
Who the fuck says he knows when like you're doing a good comm?
That's a good comp.
The "are we getting mad at comms or what" is a provocation, not like a genuine question. The first "why are we angry" I think is genuine, but I think it's less of a why and more of a "are we angry?" Because the immediate response is, I don't think anyone's angry. But then we hear Sova practically screaming into the mic. Then the Sova says,
I never said it was.
Why do you have attitude? What the fuck?
How is that attitude?
she has an attitude. Like, he's intentionally instigating her. Now, I do think it's a good calm, but the Sova has blown this out of proportion. Like, who turns 2 words into a Twitter drama? The Sova, apparently. Throughout this interaction, the Deadlock was definitely trying to mediate,
I don't fucking care.
but he was just shit at it. Like, I can genuinely imagine him on his knees begging them, "Can we all shut up and be friends?"
You're the one who's on my ass saying I have attitude and shit.
It's because you do have attitude.
Then Jett says she does have attitude, but the only reason she's upset at all is because the Sova instigated it. It's not as if she got angry out of nowhere. She was chill until she was provoked and talked down to. Like, attitude is not a phrase for grown adults. It's a phrase used when a child is acting out of line.
Like what? Dude, the joys of being a woman. Joys of being a woman.
Bro's the final boss of playing victim. How does being a woman relate with this in any way?
Final boss of being a victim? This is literally what it's like to be a woman online. If Jett doesn't think women are treated differently online and harassed much more, then the only explanation for that is ignorance.
You guys are hella fucking weird, by the way.
Weird.
Fucking loser fucks, loser freak fucks. Our team is terrible also.
This isn't me editing the video, this is the guy she called out.
Also, I think saying she called him out is a weird way of framing this. She wasn't the one who edited the video or started the drama. If my teammate was being weird, I would mute them too.
So yeah, she chose the wrong fight.
She chose the wrong fight? Are we serious right now? She didn't even pick the fight. She said 2 words, and then the Sova instigated her. The reporting for disrespectful behavior is completely valid. He was being disrespectful.
That Sova has a platform. Is light edits somebody? Light edits. Wow.
What difference does him having a platform or not even make in the situation? Like, she sounds hella weird for that, not gonna lie.
I don't think this is her saying that having a platform is all that matters, because she sounds hella indifferent. Regardless, every single time Jett mentions picking the fight or anything similar, it feels like we didn't watch the same video. Like, he's the one who started the fight, not her. Now, he spends the rest of the video showing off the other side, which I appreciate. But he somehow doesn't realize that the Sova started it.
He's lit, no? Did anyone hit him?
We're not good. The June bug bothering you, bro? Shut the fuck her up.
Yo, fuck her up for me, guy.
I got you, bro. 1 sec.
1 HP, I have 1 molly.
Me. Who's the clove? Someone do research. Who's this clove? Nice. The clove is Luna Fox? I thought Luna. Never mind, almost got cancelled.
Not a bad time.
Yo, guys, everyone go into chat and spam light edits is the best or some shit. I don't know.
This is why you deleted your VOD and looked for scraps in mine, huh? And literally nothing. Nothing, Burger. There was nothing there.
Like, he knew who she was, told his friend to fuck her up, and started this on purpose. Do I know about her ego? No. Could she have not responded and ignored it? Yes. But also, when someone is instigating conflict on purpose, why would you take their side? I'm now going to return to the title. Calling this ego drama is weird enough. You point it out in your video, yet you call her a hypocrite.
Oh my god, guys, ego.
Albeit, saying e-girl's a bit cringe, but nothing's bad so far. She's outright hypocritical as shit and one of the most toxic players I've ever seen.
Basically, either he's being mean on purpose, which I don't think he is, or he's just ignorant to how the context given puts the Sova in the wrong. The next thing is the videos on Clove. I think he doesn't know how transphobia works. And also, I don't think he understands how saying I don't want politics in my video games is just never going to be a good argument for having no minorities in a video game. First, I want to talk about how Jett thinks adding a non-binary character to a video game is political. There are 2 ways to go about discussing this, and that's either it's literally not political or everything is political. First, let me explain the it's not political side, because that's a lot easier to explain. It starts with a simple question, and that's, do you think a gay person existing is political? The answer should be no. And if you think it is, you're beyond saving. Because if you're debating over whether a normal human person existing is political or not, you've lost your goddamn mind. The other way to view it is everything is political, so regardless, the point has no ground to stand on. Essentially, everything we do every day is political. An example would be Jett being a cis man. He isn't judged by society. But a trans person will be judged every second. Both of these things are political. Cis people not being judged because we live in a heteronormative society is politics. In fact, if you still stand by your take, you are actually no better than the fucking pronouns guy. The next thing we need to cover is saying you can't be transphobic to a video game character.
Newsflash, misgendering a video game character doesn't make you transphobic. How many times do I gotta repeat that?
This is true. You can't be transphobic to the character, but using the wrong pronouns on purpose is transphobic. I do agree that adding this to the video game is only gonna stir the hate pot more and more.
Like, as you could tell, I'm stirring the pot, showing Riot Games how insane these conversations could get if you start like giving in and pandering to certain groups of people.
But maybe, just maybe, it's the fault of the players who will be weird as fuck about it, instead of it being the fault of the company. You say that trans people and LGBTQ people have had it worse, but every single game I've played hasn't had a hint of hate. But regardless, this isn't the fault of Riot. It's the weirdos who are being weird. If anyone here is stirring the pot, it's you, my friend. Oh.
Like, as you could tell, I'm stirring the pot.
Trans people in video games isn't pandering, Jett. Trans people exist IRL too. Who are they pandering to? Jett. Trans people understand making a mistake and accidental misgendering, but using the wrong pronouns on purpose is transphobic. Any trans person will tell you this. Like, being mean to trans people is transphobic. There is zero reason to use the wrong pronouns on purpose unless you're being mean.
The radical left and progressives are just as bad, if not even worse, than the radical right. They're pushing their ideology under the guise of being good people.
That saying the radical left is worse than the radical right is crazy. Because the radical left is like, I think people deserve to have better pay, and corporations are overreaching their bounds, and we should eat the rich. And the radical right is, we should kill every minority. Like, just be normal. Jett, it's not that hard, unlike your hate boner for Average Jonas. Please, Daddy Jonas, block me for being a bad, bad boy.
Anything for you, kitten.
Stay classy, stay cool, and watch the video essay I'll be releasing later this month.
Let's go! Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away, better know that I don't.
Embarrassing!